Good morning, fellow ticket holders. I think it's time for breakfast. So for breakfast this morning, we came back to Primo Piatto, and Primo Piatto acquired. So I picked up the croque madame, which is basically a ham and cheese sandwich with an egg on top. I got it with a side of fruit. And from the Petite Cafe, I got the white chocolate mocha. For Vanessa, she got the lemon blueberry pancakes with the side of fruit. So what'd you think of breakfast?
So the lemon ricotta pancakes were okay. They were a very subtle hint of the lemon blueberry flavor. They're not my favorite pancakes on property. My favorite are the sweet potato over at the Wave. I would probably get something else, to be honest, like a healthier option. But I would skip it. But that's just me.
So I would agree. Primo Piatto for breakfast was not my favorite spot for breakfast. My croque madame sandwich, I like the bread, I like the egg that was on top and the cheese, but the ham inside was so salty. I don't know if that's how it always is, but it was very salty today. And then my coffee from Petite Cafe was just okay. It was very sweet. So I would kind of pass on both of those and maybe try something else. Maybe we'll be able to go to Topolino's sometime for breakfast. Maybe their food will be better. So yeah, I can't recommend Primo Piatto for breakfast here at the Riviera. Today's agenda is going to be up in the air. We are supposed to go to Epcot later, but the weather isn't looking too good, so we're just going to play it by ear. We are going to go to Disney Springs this morning real quick. There's a new pop-up shop for Disney Cruise Line that we wanted to go see, and there's a couple friends that we wanted to meet up with and say hi to, so we're going to meet up with them and go check out the new store over at the Co-op, and then we'll check on the weather, and if things are looking okay, we may end up going to Epcot still today. If not, we'll just wait for our room to be ready over at Bay Lake Towers and then go check in over there. So we'll see what happens today. So we're finished at Disney Springs and we have made it to our Bay Lake Tower. But before we go into the room, we decided that we would go get some lunch. So we're gonna head over on the boat to Fort Wilderness, go check out PJ's and get the barbecue there. And what's nice is we can now just walk right over to the Magic Kingdom to get the boat. Let's go down the dock number 2 to Fort Wilderness. So this restaurant looks very sad. Like, it usually is lively in here, and these times it's just nice and it is dark and dreary. So that's why we sat by the window, so we have some light in here. So here are PJ's ribs. Comes with 2 sides. So we got the coleslaw and the mashed potatoes and gravy, and it comes with a cornmeal muffin. So the Pioneer Hall and Hoop-de-Doo area looks kind of sad too. Can't wait for this to reopen, hopefully, with the show. See if they have the same show or not, but very enjoyable show that goes on here when it's Hoop-de-Doo. So hello from the future. We realized that we did not do a review of a few things, so we're going to start with P&J's Southern Takeout. So what did you think of our rib meal?
I think it was really good value for what we got. It was a decent barbecue on Disney property. That's how I'm going to put it. It's good. It's a good value for what you're getting, and I really enjoyed it. It was delicious. It wasn't too overly smoked, and the flavors are great. We had it with mashed potatoes and coleslaw, and it was a well-rounded menu, and it came with a little cornbread and everything. I would definitely get it again.
Yeah, so the food that they serve at P&J's
is the same barbecue that they serve at Hoop-de-Doo Musical Review, and we really enjoyed the food from there. It's also what they used to serve when that was Trails Inn Buffet. So the food hasn't changed, which we really were glad to see. And I think the value for what you get is excellent. There were some other items that you can get, but as for the ribs, they're really good ribs. And the sides were great. Really enjoyed it and would go back again. So we got a room assignment. We're in room 7338. Let's go in and check it out.
Where are we going, Chad?
What?
Where are we going?
So we've decided for dinner we're going to catch the monorail to the Grand Floridian, and we're going to go try the appetizers at the Enchanted Rose. So hopefully it's good. So what did you get to drink?
I think it's called the B&B Blueberry Basil Tea.
And tea, yeah.
B&B, and it's really refreshing. It's really good.
That's good. Can't wait for the food to come out. So here we have the truffle french fries. And these are the brisket sliders.
With blue cheese and orange jam. Onion jam.
They all look amazing. Hello again. So we're going to need to talk about the Enchanted Rose and what we thought of that meal as well. I think overall it's excellent food. The items that we had actually on the menu from Citrico's, which is currently closed, and so it was actually great to be able to try that. I had never been to Citrico's, so those two items are excellent from that menu. What did you think?
It was really good. I had seen reviews about this the Enchanted Rose and some of the food offerings that they have in the afternoons. And I'm glad we stopped by to try it. It was they have an outside patio, and it was really refreshing. It was cozy, and it had a great view. And I'd highly recommend it. It's really high quality food.
Yep, I really enjoy sitting out there on the patio. The brisket sliders, I think that was the best thing that they had that we tried. The truffle fries, if you're not big into the truffle flavor, you may not like those.
It's an acquired taste. And it's actually a really big portion, and my husband and I like to share items, and even that was getting to be a little too much. But if you have a lot of friends, it's great for sharing.
Yeah, and they have other things on the menu, so you could actually just do an appetizer sharing with about 4 or 5 people and get like 3 or 4 appetizers. It's a great place to go and hang out.
Yeah.
So definitely would recommend the Enchanted Rose over at the Grand Floridian. For the remainder of our videos, we basically got involved with being on vacation and forgot to do outros. So from this video on, we will have to do these outros and some things from home. What did you think of Bay Lake Tower?
When we first got into our room at Bay Lake Tower, we weren't really that impressed, to be honest. We had heard reviews that the rooms were really small and they were really dark, and they were right. The reviews are right. The room is super small. It's super dark in there. It doesn't have a sheer curtain. It only has one big curtain.
The darkening curtain.
The darkening curtain. But after we stayed there for the night or two, The view is actually really beautiful, and we actually ended up loving the place. And we would stay there again.
Yeah, so I agree. The rooms were smaller than we expected. Coming from Riviera being the newer one, I would expected it to have a smaller room, but it actually was larger than Bay Lake Towers. It was definitely dark, even though my room tour made it look like it was nice and bright. The camera just picked it up real well, the lighting that was coming in. It was weird to not have the sheer curtain. So everything that you said I agree with. But the view and being able to see the electrical water pageant from our balcony was basically the reason why we wanted the Lakeview room.
Yep.
And we requested to be on that side of the building so we could have that view.
Other than that, the bed's really comfy. The artwork is really cute. It's like Mickey in a little spaceship, and it's really like modern.
Yep. And so that would conclude our day at Bay Lake Tower. So until our next episode, be safe, be kind, and adventure on. Bye. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below.